And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Zuma's Revenge, obviously the sequel to the original Zuma that I wanted to play quite some time ago, but I couldn't beat the first one, so since I was able to beat it yesterday, it's time to start. So what is my name? No, Gabu is not my name. Close enough though. Alright. What the hell? Five fierce chief guard our mysteries. And who are you? Nobody call you here. Huh. Tiki Island. Alright. Pretty cool intro, I gotta say. So we're entering the Shangle of Mystery, apparently. Oh, and we start right away, okay. Well, that was fast. Nice. Oh, the tutorial, of course. Yes, I know how to play Zuma, don't worry about it. I also didn't expect this game to support widescreen, because what you're seeing right now, differently from the previous game, you are seeing a full 16:9 aspect ratio. In the other game it was the casual 4:3 aspect ratio, you know? So yeah. Pretty cool. But yeah, don't worry, this game, well, obviously at the beginning it's not gonna be hard, but this game is not nearly as hard as the previous one. So we shouldn't have any troubles. Huh. They had this guy with a lot of makeup here. It even has the ace time. I didn't get the ace time here. Oh, it's okay. Castaway. Shoot the fruit. Okay, so here instead of having a coin, you have a fruit to get the bonus. It also seems like there are some sound effects that seem very quiet, but at the same time, the core sound effect of the game, which is the shooting, is fine. So maybe I should just check what the menu has to say about it. Well, it seems that they are both fine, but the music could be louder. I can barely hear it. Wait, this is the wrong resolution. Oh, never mind. I think it's disabled because a full screen is enabled. Okay, cool. Colorblind assist, damn, that's pretty cool. So this game thought about you, Draynor. Which, by the way, how is it going? Well, actually, in a game like Zuma, having colorblind assist is exactly what you want. Since if you cannot tell the colors apart, I don't think you could play the game, you know? I still can barely hear the music, by the way. Like, it's super quiet, but the sound effects are not quiet. That's the weird thing about it. Especially a shame considering that the music in the previous game was very cool. Even though it was a single track in the whole game, it was still pretty nice. Oh, nice. I think I should activate the colorblind option, because how did I miss that? I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, we got more Froggy in here. I wonder, aside from Zuma and Frogger, how many other games have frogs as their main characters. I don't think there are that many. I guess it is to be expected. Frogs are not super popular after all. Oh, it also... Look at the target. Well, by the target I mean the scope. You can see that the scope changes color depending on your current thing. You know, your current ball. Bones of an idol. What type of idol are we talking about? I don't know. Very weird that they decide for the music to be so extremely quiet. I kinda wanna... I mean, I'm gonna go deaf because of the sound effects. I kinda want to hear... there is music, I can hear it if I increase the volume a lot. It's like some percussion and the typical like tribal noises, but I barely hear it now. Like if I don't increase the volume a lot, I don't hear it. So I guess it's, well, obviously a sound balance issue, but I will personally have to put the sound effects super low. I miss Zuma the Lad's music already. Yeah. That one is pretty hard to best. Oh, and this is a new mechanic. Here we shoot from the bottom. Instead of being in the middle and aiming, here you can actually move the frog. That's cool. That is indeed pretty cool. The music in the previous game was... It's crazy how you can have a single theme and have it being so good. Though it's something that sometimes it just happens. The biggest example obviously being Super Mario Bros. Everyone knows the overworld song of Super Mario Bros. It's just that when one composer gets divine inspiration, that just happens. Wait, what's... Oh, that's the slowdown. So instead of being a pause button, now it's a hand stop button. Okay. The other ones seem mostly the same. The yellow and green here are awful. Well, hold up. I want to show you... Well, I hope that this isn't something that will make the window kinda restart, but I want to show you something. Let me check. Like here. Checkpoint reach. If you lose... Oh, that's unrelated to the fact that I activated colorblind assist. Alright, so what's the colorblind assist? Oh, okay. So this is apparently the colorblind assist. It turns green into gray. Yeah, that's what it does. Is it better for you? Much better? Well, that's cool. See, you have, for example, this will be good for you. Well, unfortunately for me, I will prefer seeing green. But yeah, if you wanna play this game, you can just do that. So yeah, no worries, we got your back. It's pretty crazy because it's not like it changes the whole thing, as if you change it to PAL or something. It actually only changes the color that could be problematic. That's pretty cool. So yeah, worry not, bro. We got your back. This is almost going back to the spawn. This is gonna be a crazy bonus. Even got the extra life. Nice. Alright. Sand trap. Well, the sand is here. Indeed. So, apparently the way that checkpoints work is every 5 levels. In that regard, it's not that different from the previous game. Just that I don't remember the checkpoints being an issue in this game. In the sense that I don't remember ever getting stuck in something that I had to redo over and over again, so I think I should be fine. But yeah. all in all, the difficulty is definitely lower. I can guarantee you that. Though it's worthless to think of these first levels as a measure for difficulty, because in the original Zuma, the first levels are extremely easy as well. But yeah, like, the thing is that in my memory, like, I was able to beat this game without much effort, while the original Zuma I never beat it until yesterday, I mean. So this one should be fine. Hey, I'm still a little bit concerned with the music. It could be so much better if the sound balance wasn't so ass. It would be so much nicer. But yeah. We cannot have nice things, do we? Only 4 balls remaining. Though the challenging thing about these first levels is the ace time. The ace time is not easy to get. Alright. Reaper Corpse. Someone say the creeper. Oh, this is a double level, I just realized. The first one where you have 2 targets. Well, targets. 2 dead pits. I don't know how you will call them, but those things. You have 2 of them. Hey, that's gonna be fine. I mean, that won't be a problem for now. I would say the going wasabi. Yeah. Oh shit. That's a new power up. Though you only get it for 1 shot. Oh, and also another thing that the accuracy changes is that it highlights the ball that you're gonna be aiming at. That's interesting. Nice. Got him. The combo sound effect makes a return. Yeah, in terms of sound effects, it seems that it's mostly the same ones. Alright. Oh, this is still not the boss. The boss comes after. It's because this game has bosses. Differently from the previous game, you actually fight bosses in this game. It's so weird seeing such easy levels after what you just went through. Well, as I was saying earlier, the original Zuma also has extremely easy levels at the beginning. And as I always say, the only hard part in the original Zuma starts from stage 10. Everything before stage 10 is pretty much a walk in the park, just like in this game. However, as I also say, the levels, like the maximum difficulty in this game is nowhere near as hard as the previous one. I really remember beating this game very casually. Well, as you will be expected to do in a very casual game like Zuma is. But yeah. Don't worry, we're not gonna struggle like Zuma the lads. Alright. Challenge mode? Oh, maybe that's the thing that could be hard. Challenge mode? Or maybe it's the gauntlet mode? Katiki Khan, Ancient Devil Idol. Elder's Tale of a Lost City in the Jungle, where a stone demon takes the heads of men. None who go ever return. Boss battle. And there it is. The only thing you will munch is my nuts, biatch. Oh yeah. Huh. You there? How dare you? Them bring forth the balls. break through the wall. Okay, I think that it's trying to teach me how it works. Well, and I also have to dodge that. I don't know what happens if I hit that though. Probably nothing good. I should be careful. I'm a frog. Yeah, that is true, but... Well, I don't know what organs the frogs have down there, so... That's something that I cannot comment on. I'm not an expert in the subject, but... Yeah, whatever the equivalent is, this guy can munch on them. But yeah, I can't say I'm an expert. So it's a little bit hard here to hit this guy, I guess. Seems that it's a little bit hard to break the wall, specifically in the place he is. Oh. It also seems that every time he gets hit, a lot of balls spawn very quickly. What it looks like, at least. Got his ass, though. Get well. You broke my mouth, my tongue's hanging out. Him. That's a little bit fucked up. But yeah. Boom. Yeah, your four brothers won't avenge you. This is supposed to be Zuma's revenge. And your brothers are not Zuma. Okay, let's go to the quiet village. Was referring to the takes the heads of men. Yeah, that's also true. Technically, he cannot take my head, even if he beats me. That is correct. Oh, and now we have bananas instead of a pineapple. We have a well, not just one banana. We have multiple ones. This one wouldn't be enough. Yeah. I want to see him. If I increase the volume, it's very loud. Like the sound effects. So even then, the music is barely audible. Like, that's the weird thing. You have to increase the volume so much for the music to be audible. Like, basically reversely, what you will have to do is decrease the volume of the sound effects. And I mean, I could do it. Problem is that I will also have to tinker with OBS, because I will need to decrease the OBS limiter, so otherwise you wouldn't hear anything. Oh, nice miss. It's unfortunately very, very quiet. The word is tinker, not twinker. Did I say twinker? My bad. Yeah, I know it's yeah, you know what happened here is that I combined two words. I was thinking of the word tweak, and then there is tinker. So I just combine both words. But yeah, my bad. Thanks for the correction. Because yeah, it is indeed tinker. They call me Maga Maga. Well, you gotta understand that Maga in Spanish means female magician. So it's a real word, you know. And since this is pretty much based on, well, it's based on the civilizations of some Latin American places, which is not necessarily the equivalent to Spanish, because back then they didn't speak Spanish, but Maga means female magician. The same way that mago means male magician. It is a real word, believe it or not. Well, and maybe it is supposed to be a magician after all. Wouldn't know until I see it. Nice miss. There you go. Oh, there are still more. I was about to say, why didn't it end? That's why it didn't end. See, he's a witch doctor. So he's called Maga probably because of that. Wait a second. Oh, you can switch between... Huh. Well, that's an interesting gimmick. Huh. Pretty cool. I gotta say I didn't remember any of these gimmicks. I did remember the one where you shoot cannons from your mouth, but didn't particularly remember all these different thingies. Was wondering how they will innovate the first game. Well, I mean, already the fact that they have boss fights is quite an innovation, I would personally say. But yeah, it's I think they did a good show. So now I'm curious to see what the challenge mode is, but I'm pretty sure challenge mode just means the gauntlet mode that the previous game also has. I don't think it's supposed to be a hard mode. Oh, that's a wall. Well, I mean, there has to be a reason to switch sides after all. But yeah. Hold up. Give me a second. Okay, Tim, that's very loud. I'm hearing the music and some of it is really nothing out of the ordinary. Like, it's okay, but that's the problem. Maybe this one is nothing out of the ordinary, but another one could be. Damn it. What do you say? Should I... Oh, my bad. I didn't see that. Should I try to decrease the sound effects so you can hear the music better and also overall increasing the OBS volume? Or should I leave it like this? 'Cause I don't know. I wanna hear some new bangers? Yeah, I do too. Well, in that case, we'll have to do this and then... Wait, first of all, does that work? Yeah, that does work. Okay, and now that I've done that, I can increase this a lot. Let me know if it blows your ears or not. Well, I can see it. Hold up. Is the sound... Well, it seems a little bit loud. Is it loud? I think it might be a little bit loud. But let me know if it is. So I'm not sure what is loud. Like, well, apparently according to OBS it is loud. I can tell if the music or the sound effects are loud. I'm not sure. So the problem is that I cannot read chat because I have the OBS window open, so... This music in particular is not very compelling, I will say. Hopefully we didn't miss anyone. Wait, Let me read. Like, is the sound fine or is it not fine? And if it's not fine, what's loud? Is it the music or is it the sound effects? Like, in theory, it's hard to tell. Like, I don't know if you can even hear me properly now. I have completely fucked the sound balance. Not like I have anything super interesting to say. You can hear me? Okay, but is anything too loud? And if anything is too loud, what is too loud? I think I might be able to answer that question. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know, actually, maybe not. Maybe I cannot answer that question. So far, these songs are quite peaceful, all things considered. Like, nothing overly aggressive. It's weird because some of the previous songs sounded a little bit more aggressive. I don't know why this one sounds so calm. Well, it's supposed to be a lost village. So maybe as we get deeper, it will get more aggressive. Nice. Well, seems that you always get the same shingle at the end. This should be a checkpoint, right? Yeah. The food is like nothing you have ever tasted. I don't know if that's a good thing. Face your fear. Oh, laser? What is this? Oh, you can destroy individual ones. Well, that's useful if you only have one color separating multiple, I guess. At least it looks cool. Something that I think it's fine is the sound balance itself. Like the sound balance between sound effect and music, it's now fine. But I don't think it's fine is OBS. Hold up. I think I should put it like this. Let me check. Maybe should be a little bit better now. Because I'm just following what OBS is saying, and according to OBS, it was quite loud. But not like now it's much different, but I think it should be better now. Because it was getting close to the red zone. To the red line. You don't want it to get close to the red line. You want to switch gears first. Got him. Oh, my bad. I switched to OBS and the sound cut there. A good one, thanks. Wait, what show did I say? Oh, the red line one? Yeah. Need to be careful. You don't want your card to reach the red line. That is indeed very dangerous. Now, I do wonder how many different songs this game has, because the original only had two, like one that is the normal one and one where you're almost dying. And this one I cannot recognize it so far. Well, aside from the ones at the beginning that I couldn't even hear, the ones here are very unremarkable, to say the least. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, my bad. Well, that will make a combo at least. Hey, I need more aggressive melodies. Well, melodies and instruments. I need more aggressiveness. Well, maybe the boss song is more aggressive, I don't know. It could be. Oh, never mind here. You wanted to know what it means, Wasabi? Apparently, Maga Maga is short for mash enemy. Then. Well, there you have it. The mystery has been solved. Apparently we are mashed enemies. Well, I'm not gonna get mashed by anyone though. But worry not, we're gonna be fine. Oh, I have another laser? I don't know if using it there was the greatest idea, but I'll take it. It kinda works. Now, something that I don't remember from this game is if it had any sort of repeat like the previous game. Because the previous game had, well, obviously every 3 stages the levels repeat. So I don't know if in this game, after you gone over all of the islands, if it does something. Well, not all of the island. The island is the same one. I mean all of the regions. Beating Ace Tam on a level will give you a bonus. Yeah, no shit. Thanks for the information, but yeah, I already knew it. Come on, bro. Alright. Oh, my bad. Wow, that was crazy. I'm not sure what to use the laser on. I could use it on that red. Like that one. And then I'm not sure. Oh, I could have used to... I could have used it differently, that's for sure. I guess it still works. The series really is like Portal in terms of how much the sequel improved over the original. Yeah, I guess you could say that. So I think that the Portal was Oh, I got the ace time for the first time. Well, barely, but... Are you brave enough? Of course. But I was gonna say that Portal to me was an increase. I mean, an improvement over every single thing. With this game, for what I remember, if someone enjoyed the challenge of the original one, it kinda doesn't have that. But yeah, like they are. I mean, I wouldn't say fundamentally different, but differently from Portal. Portal is pretty much a casual game, regardless of which one you play. Like, neither 1 or 2 are super hard. They are relatively easy, but with Zuma is quite different. Oh, what's this? Oh, it makes them a single color disappear. That's pretty interesting. But it depends on how much you like suffering, I guess. It depends on that. How much of a suffering fan you are. But yeah. In terms of everything else, though, it is a very clear improvement. New challenge mode cup available. So I wonder what those cups are. Maga Maga, the witch doctor. The shaman controlled 2 slave tikis who guarded him day and night. So long as they stood, nothing could harm him. Alright. Thanks for telling me the strat. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say now? Oh, okay. Well, you took a while to summon the minions, though. There goes one of them. And there goes the other one. What do you mean try and breach my defenses? I already did, bro. Yeah, no problem. So it seems like the previous guy died a lot sooner than the heart seemed to imply. I don't know if this guy is gonna have the same thing or what. Wait, Berserk? Oh, yeah, I guess that's what happens when you hit the shield. So this guy got turbo fucked. Didn't stand a chance. Huh. Where did all your magic go? I don't know, bro. Maybe you should have, you know, trained a little bit more. So the Lost City. Pretty interesting that so far I haven't seen the main menu. Because when you start the game, you don't go to the main menu. Who wants to play League of Path of Exile with me? Oh wait, hold up, there is a new color. This is where things are gonna start getting a little bit hard. You got purple. It's fine. I don't know, I don't like Path of Exile, so not me. But it's okay. But yeah, I don't think anyone here plays Path of Exile. Just not my game of choice. Wait, what's that? Is that Coco? I think that's supposed to be Coco. Maybe. The Exactly, make stuff even more friendly for new players. I know that you want to get me into the game, but I don't wanna play Draenor. I simply don't. You know? Like, maybe when they close the Ragnarok server that I'm playing in, maybe I could consider it. But yeah. Barón Digo. But yeah. I already get my MMO fits. You're asking in general? Well, I don't know about Wasabi. I mean, aside from the fact that Wasabi likes Kirby, I know pretty much nothing about Wasabi in terms of what he plays. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't play that game. Oh, there you have that. But yeah. I don't think I seen anyone in the Discord server appear with that game in like the Discord API. So I don't know. I don't think you're gonna find anyone here that will do that personally. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Most of my friends are too scared to go back. But then again, isn't Path of Exile a single player game? Like, isn't that like asking, hey, why don't you play Uncharted with me? Well, Uncharted has a multiplayer. I was thinking about the main mode. You can party up with like 4 people. No, I know that. Like, back when I played it for the first time, I did that with my friends, but isn't it a game that encourages going solo more than anything? I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. You get more loot with 4 people? Oh, I see. Well, look. If at some point my... Nah, but I feel like going from scratch to a game like that, I just don't think it's a good idea no matter what. As I told you sometime before, like, normally I wouldn't be playing Ragnarok if it wasn't for the fact that back then I farm a lot, and everything that I farm was, you know, something that I wouldn't farm now. I still do some farming, but I do it very casually and like probably at most 1 hour a day. And that's at most. Usually when I'm on break from my work. Well, in fact today I played like half an hour trying to farm one of the cards I need for one of my characters, but aside from that, not really. I don't know. It's one of those things that... Huh, nice miss. That is something that I wanna avoid. So, something that... What happened to wanting to get into fighting games? Like, didn't you want to get into Strive? Like, what happened with that? That could be something I could get behind. Not Strive though, I don't like Strive. But, you know. We will get into Street Fighter, have first 2 10s. I don't know. Like, if there is one game that I feel like nowadays I wouldn't mind sinking my time into, like an MMO, it will be a fighting game. Because I really want to get good at least one fighting game, because I suck at all of them. I mean, some more than others. But there are some fighting games I really would like to get good at. Only thing I wanna get is into Kiss Ass. Wait, did you say that on purpose just so I said something that sounded like Kiss Ass? Is that what your plan was? I will say that it worked pretty well. Very, very cheeky of you. Got him? You got me in. Also, I mean, I know that you didn't say anything, but I feel like this shit is still loud. I mean, after I did the volume change, like, I think I need to decrease the volume of the game further. I mean, you say nothing, so I will assume that it's fine, but I don't know, normally this will be too loud. Yeah, pretty funny. Okay, so he says it's not bad with the not hearing a badge that Twitch has. Very, very funny, Draenor, indeed. Peak comedy, I will say. So the real peak comedy is that I'm about to die. That is indeed pretty funny. I'm fine. For real though? Okay, I believe you. I believe you. It's just that, as I say, normally when I look at OBS and the sound is like this, that is in yellow territory close to going to red, it feels that it's very loud. But if you say that it's not loud, then okay. I mean, after all, it's not like Kael that never says that anything is loud. It probably wouldn't be, like this also probably wouldn't be too loud. Maybe. I don't know. But that went well. Baron Digo is super weak. Yeah. Super weak. Do you think that weak used to be a cool word around the time that this game released? Well, earlier than that, it's more of like a 90s word, for what I understand. Very, very weak. Indeed. It's like rad. Very rad, bro. Peggle also uses that word. That's a game I also have to play. I really cannot decide what should be the next game that I will play after this one. Because, I mean, I want it to be a PopCap game, but which one should it be? Because there are many options. Like, it could be Plant vs. Zombies, it could be Bishewel, it could be Peggle. But yeah, I'm not sure which one it should be. I have all of them on Steam, so that wouldn't be an issue. Just knowing which one to play, basically. Yeah, rad. Hey, why are you bad chesting rad? Unbelievable. So, you know, if Twitch was a thing back then, I'm pretty sure that they will bad chest rad as well. I'm pretty sure it will be a word that will trigger bad chest, indeed. Then, if Twitch was a thing on the 90s, it will be something. You imagine the illegal initial these streams. So back then probably nobody would give a fuck and they wouldn't get taken down, but it will be interesting. Oh. Well, give me that checkpoint. I'm immune to balls. Famous last words. Alright. So yeah, we got the checkpoint. Mosaic Mayhem. Alright. So I will say that a lot of this music sounds closer to all European music than it sounds to Native American music. It sounds like the kind of shit that you will hear of a medieval fantasy. Well, maybe some instruments you wouldn't, but... balls? Yeah, balls. Balls indeed. The try shot again. Now, if this game does end on the fifth stage that it has, I wonder if I can beat it today. It will be quite an interesting contrast to the original Zuma that took me years to beat, pretty much. Well, years of no continuous trying, obviously. I mean, with continuous trying, the original Zuma will have probably taken me 2 weeks or maybe a week and a half to beat. Most likely. But yeah, continuous trying of that game is not a good idea, I will say. Most likely not. Not a good idea to overdose on a game like that. Personally. Yeah, I gotta say that so far, even if I haven't died yet, I'm getting relatively close in some of these levels. The good thing at least is that I have 9 lives. I have 9 lives. That, well, I don't know if that's the actual limit. Because, I mean, if it's the actual limit, it's not like there's much you can do. Like, once you get there, that's it. So, I don't know why I have 9 lives. Because you start with 3. And with my current score, I got 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. So there is 1 extra life that I have no idea where it came from. Or maybe I started with 4. Well, that would be weird. Usually these games have the standard of 3 lives. I mean, 3 lives is pretty much the standard in almost every game that has a life system. Just that nowadays the life system is something that doesn't really happen. Lives are kind of an obsolete concept in video games. I wouldn't call it obsolete myself. It's just that in many cases, the life system doesn't really justify anything. I think that the biggest example being a game like Mega Man. Mega Man, the life system will be something that will make more sense if the... Well, I guess it depends, because you can go for a no-continue run, and that's something that... But yeah, most people wouldn't go for something like that. So most games nowadays, what they instead have is the classical, you know, having a checkpoint, and then that checkpoint can be relatively hard to beat, but you can die 100 times and it wouldn't matter. And I mean, in most games, at some point, it was also kinda like that, except that at some point when your lives went to 0, you came back to the main menu, but it didn't really change anything. But I cannot really think of any, well, not like I know much about recent games. I'm a little bit disconnected to recent releases, but I'm pretty sure that most recent games don't have anything close to the concept of lives. Maybe the only exception are games that you know, continue from like the tradition of having like an arcade genre, like for example shoot 'em ups. A shoot 'em up without a life system is a little bit weird to think about, unless it's something special like Toho, the photo games from Toho, right? It's a shoot 'em up, but they are individual levels. If you have a shoot 'em up that is going from point A to point B, and it's like a whole sequence of levels, you definitely want a live system, because otherwise there's no challenge, essentially. And the other genre being beat 'em ups. But yeah, coincidentally, those two genres are pretty much the two remnants from arcade culture, right? Are the kind of genres that, you know, single player games that are something that started with arcades. The other one will be fighting games, but fighting games are multiplayer games, first and foremost. So they don't have a live system. Pretty much just losing once is enough for you to need to introduce another coin. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that there is not a single platforming game nowadays that has a life system. And platforming games are kinda like, well, aside from reading games, like the only other ones that still stayed from the arcade days, right? Because when you start talking about stuff like first-person shooters, or in general action RPGs, those are things that are not from arcade. Those are things that came with consoles. So those not having a life system makes sense. Because the life system is mostly remnant from arcade. What arcade reading game existed? Well, Dance Dance Revolution, Pump It Up, Beatmania, Sound Voltage, what else? There is one that I remember that you touch like square panels. I don't remember the name of that game though. Well, Taiko. Yeah, Shubit. That's the one I was thinking of. Thanks. That's exactly the one. Yeah, Shubit is another one. And as I mentioned, Taiko no Tetsujin as well. They are, I mean, rhythm games. The big majority of rhythm games are arcade games. Just that most of them come from arcades from the late 90s or more recent, so... Jesus, you took me so long to give me that stupid ass color. I'm most likely still gonna die though. We need to... Who is that here? They are so... Oh shit, I got eaten. Oh, it's... Okay, never mind. Eaten alive. So that's my first death. Though, to be fair, right there were so many separate colors. It was one color, another color, and so on. Like, almost no consecutive colors at the end. There's not much I could have done. I could have been faster on my shooting though. Like I kinda screw up a little bit there. I could have shot a lot faster, and especially considering that I could have shot upwards, I probably could have saved myself like 100 times there. I didn't because I'm a little bit dumb, but yeah. There goes the first death. But yeah, don't worry, we have a lot of lives, so it shouldn't be a worry for this stage. Like in this stage, there are 2 more stages, and then there is, well, 2 more levels, I guess. Oh, I fucked up. Oops. But yeah, there are 2 more and then the boss, so it shouldn't be a problem for this one, but it will be an issue for the next one, since we start in a completely different thing. The Om Nom Nom from Boshi. Yeah, though this guy doesn't seem very cute to be doing the Om Nom Nom. Well, neither does Biolanti, to be fair. But I will at least say that, you know, Biolanti has a more friendly face than this school. Personally, I will have to say that. But yeah. I mean, this level seems that it's gonna be quite an issue, and I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it's because the end, like where you game over, is far from you, which is coincidentally the same thing that happened with the last level of stage 12 in the previous game. It also had that same thing, so I think that's what might make it hard. But at least I got an extra life. Problem is that we weren't able to see if that extra life will have put the counter on 10, or if that extra life will have been lost. We cannot know that, and that's a little bit of an issue. It's okay. Probably not that important. It will have been at least a nice piece of information for posterity. It's fine. At least we got this level. Yeah. This level took a little bit, I will say. I am Baron Digo. Yeah, you said it the first time. Double danger, and it is indeed a double danger here, so we gotta be careful. These double levels are something that you always have to be careful with. At the same time though, here, differently from the previous level, like the 2 game over exits are right next to me, so if shit's hit the fan, at least I should be able to react accordingly. Shouldn't be an issue. Well, there goes the chain. That was a relatively good chain, all things considered, I will say. Also, another thing that is worth noting is that this game has achievements on Steam. Differently from the previous game that didn't have any achievement, this one does. So that's cool. So I don't know how messed up they can be. You know that a lot of Steam achievements are free, but there are also a lot of others that you look at and you think to yourself, what were they thinking, you know? What were they thinking indeed? Nah, it should be fine. Alright. So apparently this boss is immune to balls. And we got a new cup. Baron Digo, Cannibal Idol. No arrow could pierce his stony hide, but even so, weak Baron Digo cut up his soul and hid it in the rib cages of his victims. Is this guy Voldemort or what? Though, ironically, I'm not sure when the last book of Harry Potter came out, but I'm pretty sure that it might be from after this game. So can you believe it? Harry Potter copied Zuma's Revenge? Unbelievable. Absolute plagiarization. Oh wow, you got fucked. Even worse than the other one. Better luck next time. Huh. Everyone is talking about revenge in some way. But they are all getting washed. Also, there is something that I'm noticing. There are clouds on this area, but it seems like a completely unconnected area. It seems like the volcano will be the finale. So this one is called Mosquito Coast. I don't like the name, honestly. Can't believe Hatsune Miku will copy Zuma like that. Wait, why Miku? Because of the idol? Yeah, Miku copied Zuma. Well then, would be pretty nice to have a Miku song about, like a tribal Miku song. There are probably some out there, but I mean in Project Diva. Know the whole thing about Hatsune Miku wrote Harry Potter? What? No, I don't. It's because nobody likes the author of Harry Potter? I mean... I think that, well, it's something that, as I always say, there has to be credit where credit's due. Even if the author was a bad person that I don't know because I don't know her, you know, there has to be credit for at least writing something that you like, you know. Oh, I don't know if I meant to replace that shot. It's okay. Zuma the Lutz theme sung by Miku. That will be something. I don't think I have the skills. The same deal is happening with Minecraft. Why? What happened to Notch? I don't remember hearing anything bad about Notch. Or are people talking about Dinner Bone? Who is the one that they are bitching about now? I'm pretty sure that Notch is just a regular dude. You know? Nothing out of the ordinary. But I don't know. Yes, with rolling I know why people will be pissed, but I didn't hear anything about Notch. I mean, last thing I heard about Notch is that he's a depressed millionaire. That's the last thing I heard about Notch. He says some things on Twitter. Oh, I didn't read those. Like, I read the rolling ones, but I never read the Notch ones. Damn, I need to keep up to speed to what he said. But yeah, I don't know. As I always say, to me, what's important is separating the art from the artist, so he deserves the credit for creating what he created. And since I don't know him in real life, I don't really care if he's a piece of shit or not, because, you know, I don't have to deal with him. Well, and neither I do with Rowling or anyone else. So, well, not to mention that he stopped owning Minecraft a long time ago. So it's not like playing Minecraft is something that will support him, if that's what you're thinking. Well, with Rowling is a different story because Rowling still owns the rights to Harry Potter, but yeah. I mean, not like it will stop me. Like, see, for example, Hogwarts Legacy is a game that I don't play, not because I want to boycott Rowling or anything like that. It's simply because I think the game is boring as shit. Like, 10-minute dialogues every 2 minutes of gameplay doesn't seem very compelling to me. The same reason why I don't play Metal Gear. It's the exact same reason. Though, at least for what I seen, the gameplay of Hogwarts Legacy is better than Metal Gear. I mean, better as in more engaging. Metal Gear, I tried playing Metal Gear, dude, and I swear it was... I wouldn't say boring, because I guess it can be engaging trying to you know, be stealthy and all of that, but man, like, the controls could be better. The controls could definitely be better. Like, it seems like the kind of game where you have to actively be thinking of what you are doing, in the sense that you cannot naturally like control the character without thinking what button to press. Like, for example, in a game like Mega Man, I don't have to think, okay, I need to press X to jump and then square to shoot. Oh, wait, I got 2 extra lives? And now I have 11. Well, at least the mystery is solved. That means that the limit is not 9. I didn't know that you got 2 of them. So maybe you... But in that case, shouldn't I have a shit ton more lives? Right? Shouldn't I? Because so far, I got 7 extends. And assuming that I started with a 2 life counter, yeah, that doesn't add up. They only died once. So maybe you start getting 2 lives on a certain score threshold. Like, maybe the first extents are 1 life, and then at some point you get 2 the more you go on, which is actually pretty cool. Actually, because many arcade games that have an extend system, what they do is sometimes they even stop giving you extra lives altogether. Like, for example, games like the cave games usually give you an extra life, let's say at 2 million, and then they give you another one at 20 million, and then they stop giving you anything. Which, the way that a game like the cave shooters are made, I guess it makes sense, but it kind of feels not very rewarding to score, or at least to score a lot. It's like, who gives a shit about your score? Obviously, back in the arcade, at least I guess you could brag it more, but yeah, on your own. What's your take on bugs? Wait, your take on bugs? Wait, why are you telling me your take on bugs? I mean, I do agree, I dislike bugs, but... Oh, that was one of the boss quotes? You know that I'm not even paying attention to the boss quotes. I probably should be paying more attention, but I'm completely skipping them in my mind. I don't know exactly why, though. But yeah, it's like I'm just not even paying attention to them. What's your take on bugs? Yeah, I hate bugs. Indeed. Bugs are little shits. The world will be better off without them. Indeed. Something tells me that this guy is related to bugs. Let's just have a slight feeling, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. How do you like Wasp? Damn. Of all of the bugs you could have mentioned, you mentioned one of the worst. Wasps. Wasp, you know, I think that wasps are the closest we have to demons in this world, you know? I think that if there's any demon in this world, it takes the shape of wasps. Because, you know, there are a lot of animals, obviously, that are very dangerous. Well, not to mention crocodiles. Crocodiles are extremely dangerous, but these are guys that live in their own habitats. They don't bother humans unless you go there, but they are not in cities. Well, at least not in normal cities. But the wasp, on the other hand, could be anywhere. They are something that is waiting for you to get distracted so they can attack you. That's damn wasp love? No, what the hell? Wasp hate? Why will you love wasp? I could understand loving bees, because bees are naturally passive and they also give you honey. Wasps are actual garbage. Are they, aside from being eaten by other insects, are they useful for anything? And by other insects, I meant by other animals, not by other insects. I'm pretty sure wasps are probably apex predators in the insect realm. Obviously they get fucked by amphibians most likely. Which also takes me to the point that this boss should be weak to me. I mean, I'm a frog. Do you think that an insect is gonna stop me, you little shit? 'Cause you will be wrong. Why you always have a kind of favoricy on hand? I don't know. I don't think we have that here. Bee stings great or fantastic. So this guy just seems to like insects in general. Well, I don't know what to say. But yeah. This one might be a dangerous fella, indeed. And now we're gonna be fine. Also, something that I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the songs are repeating themselves, right? Because otherwise it will be a little bit sad to not have heard the initial songs that the game had, but I'm pretty sure these are the same. Like, I don't think we are missing anything. And not like these songs are very good either, unfortunately. Like, compared to the first Zuma, these songs are... like they are more background songs, right? Like it's something that you hear in the background to help yourself feeling part of the setting. But it's not really something that is very melodic. Or rather, the melody is very slow. Because that's one of the things when I say that something is not melodic, when I'm talking about a song, I obviously don't mean that it doesn't have a melody. Most of the times it does, but the melody, since the song is so slow, is very hard to notice. Like in the previous game, the tempo of the song was fast enough so you could easily hear the melody. And in this one, well, in this one I don't think the tempo is the issue. But it's rather that there might not be too many changes in the notes. Not sure how to explain it. It feels like the notes remain largely, you know, regular. I am the insect goat by the by. When changing lily pads, try using the right mouse button. Well, now I'm curious. Well, I pressed right click there by accident. You can skip the initial cutscene if you want to. But yeah, there are no lily pads here. I wonder what happens. Because the guy is saying it like it was some secret. Like, I don't know, you're gonna get an unlockable or something. I don't know. Obviously not, but I'm curious to see what it is. So I think we haven't got a lily pad level in a while, right? Still think that it's not quite there. Damn it, really? Got that. I should have popped the green first. But it happens. Hey, man. Wait, and this time I only got one extra life? So what gives? Why does sometimes I get 2 and sometimes I get 1? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, what's the logic behind it? That seems quite random. It's okay. Yeah, very, very weird. Though so far, I will need to get stuck in a single level to somehow not beat this without any. I don't feel like I'm gonna lose all my lives at this rate. I will really have to get stuck on a single level for that to happen, which could happen, but so far, I only lost once. And even if I got close to losing some other times, it will be... we'll need to play very badly. Though it's also true that the 5th level beat adventure mode to unlock other modes. This is supposed to be adventure mode. As I say, I haven't seen the main menu yet, so I don't know what the other modes look like, or even what they are named. I think one of them is called Challenge, but I don't know what that does. If there is any other mode aside from Challenge. But yeah. We gotta beat the adventure first. Also, this is a relatively fucked up level. Like this type of snake thingies are very hard to aim at. Ah, damn it. I guess I could get that. Oh, it's still quite far, all things considered. This level seems quite challenging, but I don't think it's gonna be challenging enough, though. At the same time, you can tell that the Zuma bar is struggling a little bit to be filled compared to some of the previous levels, so gotta be a little bit careful. Well, and by a little bit careful, I probably mean that I gotta be fast, more than careful. Yeah. Gotta go fast. But in a level like this, it's not like there's much you can do to do that. Really isn't too much that can be done. Yeah, you mostly want to wait for these things to go down here. At least when you already got the Zuma. There you go. So glad you're coming my way. Bro, I'm a frog. I'm gonna eat all the insects that you pride yourself on being followed by. I will say that you probably are not very glad that I'm coming your way. You seem a little bit dumb, mister. So I cannot expect anyone that likes insects to be especially smart, but hey. There are some people that study insects and shit. I would assume that at least those are smart. I don't know what will compel someone to study insects, to be honest. It's like the kind of thing that you will have to have a very weird fascination with them. I don't see why anyone will be fascinated by insects. Obviously to each their own, but insects in itself, I cannot imagine something more unappealing. Yeah, the people that study insects definitely go crazy for them. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't be dedicating their lives to it. I will imagine that it's not a particularly lucrative career either, so they most likely have to do it out of passion. But yeah, I myself definitely cannot imagine dedicating my life to insects. Definitely not. But hey, at least it's cool to have something you are very passionate about. Like, whatever that thing is, having something that you clearly like a lot is cool. Hard for me to imagine how that something can be insects to some people. Mushihime-sama enjoyers will be. Wait, what changes if I press right click? It's the exact same shit. What are you talking about? Pressing right click on a lily pad doesn't do anything. Or did I misread what Mr. Tips guy was telling me? Because right click is the same as using left click. Fucking liar. I cannot believe it. Yeah, you also hear the ribbit. Which reminds me, how the fuck do Japanese people hear Keto when a frog is, you know, croaking, right? Like, with Ribbit I can understand it a little bit more, but with Keto, like, what kind of frogs do you have that they make a Keto sound? Wow, that's some way to fuck up. Nice. Nah, but we're fine. But yeah, I guess it's Keto. Oh, and the lining only works for one lane. If you have two lanes, it only erases the colors on that lane. That's a very random rule. I guess if it is how it is. At least we got the Zuma. That's bad. And we still should be fine though. And after this comes the boss, which means that we should be fine. Worry not. Will be piece of cake. What the hell? And sometimes I really don't understand how my mind invents colors that are not there. It's something that I'm a little bit confused by. But yeah, it's okay. Alright. But yeah, this is what you don't understand, Mr. Totem. Your little friends are food for me. Kolo Kamari, mosquito god of pestilence. The vermin of the insect god drain the blood and life of their prey. Only a great blast of fire and noise could drive the demon away. And that rhymes somehow. What, you want me to blast his ass? Yeah. Indeed. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. The problem is that you depend on the power-ups. You cannot hit him at any time you want, so he could be an issue. Well, he also teleports. Sometimes that could help. Oh shit, that's very fucked up. I got stung and yeah, that looks very ugly indeed. I guess this guy could be tough. It's exclusively because of the amount of health he has. Nothing else though, it's not like his attacks are an issue to dodge. But yeah, he definitely takes quite a lot of hits. So getting hit by the slow-mo is a little bit rough. This is bad, indeed. That should hit. No, damn, it was slightly too far. That hit him and I need one more. That's not gonna hit, but that will. Got him. Nice. Every insect in the book. Beat it. Does this game have a colorblind mode? Yes, I showed it at the beginning. Like it changes the color of some of the... Oh, what? Oh, so Zone 5 is this. That was unexpected. I thought that we will go straight to the volcano, so that's what that means. So there are 6 zones in total, and this one is the undersea grotto. Coral catch, and you even have a water effect. And here is where gray joins the fray. Didn't mean to rhyme it, but... And we get a coconut. It will be interesting to see how colorblind works here, though. Does this really help colorblind people? Yes. Well, it definitely doesn't help me, because 2 colors are almost the same here. Like, this one, like the 2 grays look almost the same. But maybe they don't look exactly the same for colorblind people, I don't know. It's something that if you're not paying attention, it's very easy to hit. Yeah, that's something that I don't know. It could be useful. I have no way of knowing that. But yeah, just like in the previous game, the gray seems to be the last color indeed. Though, isn't this game missing 1 color? Or am I missing a brain cell? I might be missing a brain cell. It's more likely than you think. Yes to both, I think. Pretty cool. Well, if that's the case, then what color it's missing? Well, like, which color is it? Because I'm trying to remember. Like, orange was not a color in the game. So, which one could it be? That was mean. It's okay. Damn, this guy is angry. Who shit on your cereal? Wait, this thing is called Way Babies? Wait, is the... the level slightly reminding of an uterus a coincidence, or did they do it on purpose? Yes, it kinda looks like it, a little bit. No, it probably is a coincidence. Don't worry about it. Why will PopCap do that on purpose? Why not? I mean, it's not like an uterus is a, you know, an adult-only thing, in the sense that it's nothing that is degenerate, you know. I will say, personally. I mean, I will say that it's more fucked up to reference cannibalism, for example. You know, that is what one of the bosses apparently does. But yeah, I don't know. Not to mention, you also have Plant vs. Zombies, with zombies eating brains. Well, and not to mention the whole point of zombies being walking corpses, you know? I will say that that's more fucked up than an uterus, if you ask me. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. Whoop. Well, at least so far the extra color doesn't seem like... Now I'm even angry. And this guy is so salty. Come on, bro. What is wrong with you? Why are you so salty? It's funny. You know, I think that obviously it's an unintended effect when regular people say it, but hearing the words "I'm angry" is super funny. Because usually when you're angry, you show it. You just don't say, "I'm angry." Saying "I'm angry" just seems like such a comedic thing to say. At least to me. Yeah, pretty funny. Yeah, now I'm mad. It's the sort of stuff that usually is when someone is angry, it tends to show it by raising their voice or, you know, being more like using insults or even getting physically aggressive. But saying "I'm angry," it's just very funny. Because it feels like it's the opposite. But yeah. Not to mention that angry is a relatively funny sounding word, I gotta say. It has some funny points, I think. Just a relatively funny sounding word. Mad, on the other hand, is more standard, I will say. But But angry to me just sounds like a funny word. Probably because it sounds similar to hungry. Like it's just one consonant away from that. But yeah, I don't know. Are you gonna say that you're angrier now? Huh. Nah, he's calm, don't worry. He's reflecting on it. There is also being hungry, which is hungry and angry. Damn. Talk about a tongue twister. But yeah. That will really suck. I mean, being hungry sucks no matter what. But yeah, any negative emotion that you add to being hungry is a bad combination. Oh man, that's such a... I don't know, obviously here I'm probably gonna get a little bit philosophical, but it's such a fucked up thing. The fact that getting hungry is such a messed up mechanic, right? I mean, it's obviously the primary thing you need to survive, but it's so fucked up that it has to be that way. Like, it's kind of like you are constantly cursed, and you can only relieve that curse temporarily. Well, it's not that deep. I mean, there are a lot of people that, well, obviously very nihilistic people that already call living a curse, right? Especially Dark Souls writers. Dark Souls writers are absolute nihilistics, right? They say that life is no different than a curse. But yeah, it feels like it is. Like if you don't do anything, you're gonna die. So you need to constantly do something about it. It's one of those philosophical things that it's interesting to think about, right? The fact that it's not possible to be in a state of nothingness, because, well, a state of nothingness will be being dead. You cannot be in a state of nothingness when you're alive. That's an interesting thing, I feel. But yeah. That's deep. Yeah, but not as deep as the water here, obviously. What you think I was gonna say? But yeah, I know that that's obviously, at most, that's high school philosophy, at most. Like the whole thing about life, right? Even angrier than I was. Damn. Oh, we got a skeleton. The coelacanth. Isn't the coelacanth supposed to be a fish god or something? I thought I remember it being something like that. So maybe that's the coelacanth right there. So for a god, he looks a little bit dead. It's like he kinda failed that whole thing about being a god. We actually share the same brain cell there. Yeah, it happens. Such is life, too. Sharing brain cells and shit. Nice. Damn, that was a super fast Zuma. And in this game, when you get the Zuma, it goes backward a lot more than in the previous game. In the previous game, sometimes it barely even went back. But here it definitely takes its time to do that, which is pretty cool. What might not be very cool is that we might be close to dying, and that cannot be cool. Indeed. That can in no way be cool. Damn it. You cannot hesitate like that. You're hesitating for too long, bro. And this level is messed up because the end of the level already appears with you not being able to do shit about it, pretty much. At least we will get a backwards. Well, in this game they call it reverse, they don't call it backwards. I mean, both basically share the same idea. So I guess it counts. Oh, nice miss. Alright. I have 15 lives left, dude. Can you face my rage? Well, I mean, at the very least I can try. We got the checkpoint, by the way. So that's cool. But yeah, so far we are not getting stopped. And so far this is shaping up to be beaten on the same day. Can you believe that? Hey, that's something that I don't think it matters that much, because just like in the previous game, the final level, or in this case the final checkpoint, will be a very hard mountain to climb. Not as hard as the previous one, but it will still take a while. But yeah. We don't know. Oh, laser, and then lightning. And I get the greens. There are too many greens. That can be it. There are some levels that I beat them almost without thinking. Uh-oh, I fucked that up. What I get for talking. But we're fine. This is not gonna be enough to pose a problem. It's approaching a little bit quickly, but I think we're fine. Would be better if I didn't miss like that. Also, that sound effect that kinda sounds like a whale, I think that only appears here in this level, right? Because we're underwater and shit. I wonder if it's a sound effect or if it's part of the game. I don't know. Smuggler's Depth. I wonder if we will be able to reach 7 digits. I mean, we are halfway through, so I doubt it. It's not like there is half a game left. Unless you get an extreme bonus for beating the game, which could be the case. I don't think that we are gonna go very far, you know. We will see. Zuma. Oh, also, I should remember that I think that the final boss is something that we already encountered. Isn't it the guy on a... like on the hoodie at the beginning? We already know who are gonna fight on the next level. On this one we know that it's the angry guy. So yeah. That part is sure, but yeah, the hoodie guy is also gonna get his ass beaten too. I want to believe. Because he said that we needed to beat the 5 brothers. So this one will be the 5th one. And then I will assume that we are free. Wait, that wasn't Ace time? Him really? That's fucked up. A lot of the Ace times in this game are super fucked up. And this is an interesting level, so it's one of those where you can move in a line, but you can also aim on both sides. This level is pretty well done. It might be a little bit hard to beat though, because you cannot really have access to like the end of the line, so it will most likely get a little bit rough later. But it's okay, I believe. We can do it. Surely, right? Surely we can do it. Oh, we got a coconut. Oh, got the coconut. Thankfully these combos always help. It would be nice to get a white. Well, in this game, in the previous game it was more like gray, but I think that in this game it's more like white. Doesn't look that gray, I feel. I'm still wondering if there is a color missing from the previous game, or if I'm just dumb. Because in the previous game I'm pretty sure the gray only appear on the last 3 stages, and every stage added a color, which means that this game only added purple and white, which means that it has to be another one. But what color could it have been? Yeah, I don't know. I will actually have to check the VOD because I don't remember. Or maybe there wasn't another color and I'm just making shit up. Another extra life. Yeah, seems that it's shaping up to... This is shaping up to be a defeat right here. To be fair, like, I'm being close quite a lot. Oh, that's nice. Nice, even got the coconut and everything. That was a fail shot though. I don't know which color. Though every time that one of those linings appears, I shouldn't really think for that long. Because thinking for that long, wow, when I missed the coconut, amazing. Very good. That's a mistake that I will come to regret. him. And I have no yellows here. Like, the only yellow is that one, and it's far. I don't think I'm surviving this one. I mean, I got the Zuma, but at this point we are way too close to death. So I don't think we can do much with this. The only good thing about this is that about this level is that you can at all times, no matter how full the level is, you can always shoot out of the screen. So if there is a color that you don't want, it's no problem, you can just shoot it out. But it's still a relatively messed up level. Everything gets a little bit too close, and there are a lot of things that you don't have access to. I mean, most of the level is essentially inaccessible to you. It's just very, very far. So something that is very easy to confirm is that in this game, the backwards power-up has a way smaller duration than when you get Zuma. In the previous game, I'm pretty sure it was almost the same, if not the same. But yeah, in this game, it's quite different. Alright. I can't take much more waiting, no worries. I ain't gonna be waiting for too long. Oh, and we're finally out of the water. You can see that we are kind of entering the volcano. That's also something that I like. Like the fact that the fact that the levels also follow the location they are supposed to be in. Pretty cool. A pretty nice attention to detail. So then, this level seems like it could be trouble. It's getting a little bit too close for comfort and in both paths. Gotta be careful no matter what. At least we got this. Gonna get slow down for a bit, but this one definitely looks like it could potentially be so far one of the hardest levels. And maybe I'm not even gonna die, but it just looks like a hard level all around. Hey, that's what you will expect normally with this type of double path levels. It tends to be that way. Right? It seems that you might be able to survive even this one. Team, I messed up the color. I can't believe it. That happened so I mean, I wouldn't say that it happens super often, but it happens more often than it should. Well, which is never, but yeah. Quite scary how... Wait, that was misaiming. That wasn't confusing colors. Just misaim completely. It's fine. We are still fine though. This could very easily lead to a defeat. I guess with that backward power up appearing there, we should be fine. Let's see. Alright. Not bad. But here comes the boss. Let's begin our furious battle. So this is Cephaloka, Tentacle Reaper of the Deep. Reaper, interesting choice of word for coming after Tentacle. The inky darkness and shields of power hide the monster's secret weakness. His soft and fleshy underside. The underside? Wait, so this is another one that is weak to explosions. But... like, he explodes. Okay, and his shield... Gotcha. You can hit him afterwards, though. Seems that the explosion itself... No, the explosion doesn't seem to damage him now. This one could potentially be hard. Okay, nice hits, bro. Berserk. Is he going berserk? I mean, he doesn't... Ouch. Wait, that's what that power does. It's supposed to be like the Mario Kart squid. It's just supposed like the Mario Kart squid, but 100 times easier to deal with. Well, in that case, I ain't complaining. Also, for someone whose whole stick is supposed to be angry, you sure are a little bitch in terms of using a shield. You don't seem that angry to me. Oh, are you angry now? Have fun dying on the volcano. Sure, why not? Okay, Volcano Temple, and it seems like this might be the final area. Glowing Tiki Rage. Everything is about rage and anger here. What gives? Apparently this is gonna be the same, like the same figure that we saw at the beginning of the game. What fruit is that supposed to be? Is that a melon? I actually don't know how you call that in English. I don't think I recognize the shape of the fruit, but it's not a fruit. Like, is it a melon? Fire? Yeah, we are surrounded by lava, yes, but do you know what fruit that's supposed to be, Draenor? I don't know. A Wumpa fruit? Yeah. It's surely a Wumpa fruit, indeed. These guys are doing a crossover with Crash Bandicoot, indeed. No. I'm afraid it's not a Goomba fruit. You never know. Got it. Okay, the first level was fine. So here's the shadowy figure. And yes, I indeed beaten the 5 champions, though more like 5 champions. I will say they are like 5 morons. But hey, I mean, not one of them was able to beat me. And I only died in 1 level. That wasn't a boss or anything like that, so there is him. And I have 18 lives in total right now, dude. It will have to be the master of all chokes, like 1 choke to rule them all, to somehow game over this. Like, holy shit, dude. I mean, in case you wanted any... Oh, that's a big ass combo. Nice. Pretty cool combo. In case you wanted any proof that... that this game was easier than the previous one. Though in the previous game you can also accumulate a shit ton of lives by playing the first levels, but usually by the time you reach the final temples you start losing them all very quickly. But here I only died once. And in fact that's it's the only time I saw the death animation. Otherwise I wouldn't even have seen it yet. But yeah. We cannot get too cocky yet. It's not the time for that. There will be time to get cocky, but it's not now. Oh, that was an ace. Nice. Pretty cool. Yeah. So this guy is just gonna keep seething about how I kill all of his 5 little shits. It seems so. Be right back, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be here still shooting balls. So yeah, worry not. At least for the time being. It does seem like... Well, at least the adventure mode will be beaten today just like that. But I don't know if the other modes have something worth visiting, because in the previous game the gauntlet mode wasn't anything super out of the ordinary. I mean, I wouldn't say that it was bad. It just was something that, compared to the adventure mode, it's more of a relax mode, right? Kinda like in the visual games that you also have a relax mode where it's literally impossible to lose. So yeah. So in gauntlet mode it's definitely possible to lose, but you don't have the pressure of the life system that you do have in adventure mode. And this one, so far, didn't even get close to the finish line. Also, the songs differently change from level to level. We might have actually missed the songs on the first zone. But it's okay, don't worry about it. Surely it's not... It wasn't that big of a deal. Well, I surely hope that it wasn't the best song in existence, because that would be pretty sad. But I'm pretty sure it was relatively standard, probably. Hopefully. Well, I mean, not like it's lost forever. You could just replay the levels. That my chain is dead. No, I can still do it here. Well, and then I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could wait to keep the chain going, but I think that it's probably ultimately not that worth it. They're just gonna fill the screen with balls. You don't want that. I don't think it would have changed much if instead of waiting I started shooting randomly. Probably would have been the same, because the Zuma bar would have... I fucked up. Would have taken its time regardless. I could have gotten the accuracy buff there. Well, and the accuracy buff in this game is definitely better than in the previous one, since it actually highlights the place where it's gonna land. Uh-oh. This might be a dead. Yeah, this kinda looks like a dead. It looks very close to it. Sure. That explosion saved my ass. Yeah, and I think that explosion is the one that's gonna make me survive. Yeah. Just like that. Nice. Well, I seek our summit. Well, your summit. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I just want to shoot balls. That's what this game is about. I don't know what summit you're talking about. I just care about matching colors. This what this game is about, after all. Yeah. Don't know what you're on about. I thought it was gonna go the other way. I could have shot the lightning. Oh, I can... Ah, damn it, I can't believe that didn't work. It went away at the worst time possible. Well, in that case, maybe in trouble again. Though I mean, at least being in trouble in these levels makes sense, since these are supposedly the final levels, so if there's any time that we're gonna be in trouble, it's now, clearly. really? Can you stop fucking up like that? Because in these levels, that sort of mistakes, you end up paying for them. You end up paying for those mistakes quite a lot. But it's okay. That won't work. Oh, and I think I got another extra life. I have 19 extra lives, dude. And I reached a checkpoint, so in theory, this is the last checkpoint in the game, so if these levels are hard, that means that we need to start getting used to them, because we're gonna be playing them over and over, but with the amount of lives I have, I very heavily doubt that I will game over. Like, as I say before, it will have to be the mother of all jokes to somehow die, and by die I mean game overing, with the insane amount of lives I currently have. Like, there's just no way. I guess that, if anything, it's pretty interesting how the previous game kinda over-prepares you for this game. Like, the previous game really makes sure that if you're able to beat it, you have enough skill to you know, make sure that nothing Zuma related gets in your way. So there's something pretty interesting that I did there. I shoot a red ball when that was disappearing from the screen, and that ended up making the red disappear altogether. Pretty curious. That's bad. Well, it will be very sad to lose after having so many things going right in this level, but now we're fine. This is not an issue whatsoever. Nice. No issues. Though, if you care about getting the ace time, I will say that this game is quite hard. If you care about getting ace time on every level, you will be here for a while. I don't care about such things. You're back? Welcome back. We are apparently currently on the final checkpoint of the game. These are the last levels. And as you can see, having 19 lives, I don't see any way we could lose this. And I was just saying that after playing and beating the previous game, basically anything Zuma related that isn't harder than the previous game is gonna be an absolute baby play. You know, gonna be something for babies compared to the previous game. Unless, no, there's no unless. We are gonna win, and by a long shot. Worry not. We will win by a long shot. You don't have to worry about it. Quite... oh, bad shot. Quite crazy. If Zuma was a sport, you really will be required to beat the first one if you want to get anywhere decent in it. And I'm pretty sure, by what some people have said back then when I was playing this on YouTube, that I'm playing the game wrong, because I'm supposed to build for combos. And I guess that if you want to get the ace time, that's something that you might want to do. But if you just want to beat the game, I'm talking about this one, it's completely unnecessary. Like, absolutely unnecessary. It is quite crazy how in the previous one you might need to do that in order to win more reliably. Because I feel like at the end of the day, sure, I played well yesterday when I was able to beat this, but I just got lucky. Like, because it's not something that I can reliably do. And it's a good thing to kind of draw a parallel with F-Zero, which is the other game that I played yesterday. That F-Zero is a game that I am good at. Obviously, it's not like it's a game with an insane skill ceiling, mind you, but the thing is that that's a game that I know I am good at playing it, and I don't rely on luck to win. With Zuma, at least the first one, I clearly am not good enough to play it reliably. And if I didn't get lucky with the multiple power-ups and all of the stuff that I got yesterday, I wouldn't have beaten it. But in this game, as you can tell, being as good as I am right now, which is admittedly not super good, it's good enough to beat it. Oh, that power-up disappeared graphically, but it was still there. Pretty interesting. Oh yeah. Gordon, or really, and this guy is bragging that he's wearing a mysterious mask and a mysterious robe. Unbelievable. 2 more levels remaining, by the way, this being one of them. As you can see, this is a double level, so the difficulty can be quite something, but it surely will be fine. Though I'm interested in seeing how the final level is gonna look like. Well, theoretically the final level is the final boss, but I mean the final actual level. That is not a boss fight. And that one, I'm just curious to see what you could possibly have. Like, what kind of stuff. And I got an extra life. I have 20 lives in total, dude. That's quite messed up. But I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes it just works. Now, this level is an interesting one because aside from being a double level, there isn't that much path for the balls to fall into the mouth. Like, they are very, very close to it. So this one could potentially be an issue. Especially considering that I'm also not filling out the Zuma bar very quickly. Like the Zuma bar right now is not really close to being filled. And I've been in this level already for quite some time, so... Oh shit. Still not dead, but... And now I am. Well, that was the second death in the whole game. But as you should saw, I have 20 lives remaining. So... I don't think a game over is gonna happen, but if a game over does happen, that will be quite something. Like, can you imagine dying 20 times in a row? It's a possibility, but will be very ridiculous nonetheless. And I guess another thing that this level has is that it might be hard to keep a chain going because it's like the whole level is just pretty closed out, you know? So it's hard to get access to many pairs. It's okay though. It will happen sooner or later. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that was about to fall into the mouth. Like, I was still shooting there, completely oblivious of that fact. Okay. So this level will be hard. Thankfully we have a lot of lives to tank through. Though that also is interesting to think from the other perspective. Like the other perspective being, if you play this as a regular checkpoint, that you don't really have too many lives to be retrying. Like obviously you only start with 3 lives. So you will have to do this in a relatively small amount of attempts. Nice. At least I got the Zuma. Oh, and I got an achievement for hitting a double gap shot. I thought that I already did it here. I guess not. Yeah, worry not. Though considering the very few achievements that I got throughout the whole game, something tells me that the achievements in this game are probably gonna be ultra fucked up to get. I most likely won't attempt them, but yeah. Well, in one lane there's only one ball remaining, which by the way has a power up. But yeah, this is basically done. Very cool. But yeah, everything. I mean, I wouldn't say that it went super smooth, because it killed me twice, but it's okay. Oh, and that was also an ace time. Nice. And this is the final level of the game, apparently. Descent into Anguish. Okay, and I can see why this level will be hard. You cannot shoot anything other than what's immediately at the beginning. You have no interaction with the end of the level. Not to mention that when the level is about to be over after you get the Zuma, you will have to aim well, because the balls are gonna be pretty far. Here it comes. But you think that I'm gonna get stuck here? I mean, it could be. It's a possibility. But yeah. See, the thing is that I have quite a lot of attempts to survive it. So I wouldn't worry too much. I have 18 lives. And even though those also have to be used for the boss, so far every boss has been an absolute shover. I think I was only close to dying to one of them. It didn't happen, but I got relatively close. But aside from that, every single boss has been a shover. I think especially the third one. I think the third boss I beat it so fast. But yeah, we will see how long it takes to beat quite an evil level like this one. Because this one is definitely an evil level. Wow, that's an interesting miss too. It's definitely not gonna be perfected as a level. In this game you only get a perfect bonus by beating a level without dying, which makes sense. But yeah, no perfect bonus for us here. But it's fine. Though it's interesting, as I say, like this will be hard if you didn't have all these lives. I mean, probably not as hard as the previous game, clearly. But it will be hard if you had to start from level 56 and get to here with only 3 lives. You probably will get at least 1 extra life, but probably not more than that. So yeah, I guess I do gotta admit that I'm mostly getting carried by how well I played all of the other levels. Which, I mean, admittedly, with how easy they were, it's not like it was too hard to play them well, but... Oh, try shot. Oh, I would have saved it for the fruit. That was a bad shot. So close to getting the Zuma. There you go then. Took you a while to activate it. Alright. Well, this doesn't seem like too much ball density. I could still lose simply because the end is far, so aiming is always an issue in those sort of situations. But yeah, this is not a bad opportunity to win, also not a bad opportunity to lose, so you usually don't wanna do that if you can avoid it. No, it seems that it will be fine, I think. I think I should be fine. Yeah, I'm definitely fine. Oh, wow, nice. I mixed up the colors and I keep mixing them up, nice. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. It was pretty funny. Well, now we see how a frog dies. I'm afraid I disagree. So this is Sakamu, Ultimate Devil Spirit. This is the sanctum of evil, but only in darkness will the final demon reveal himself. Well, bring it on. Wait a second. Oh, what is this? Wait, this is another level before the boss? In darkness I await, extinguish the torches. Well, I guess it's part of the boss fight. As you can tell by that erratic movement that the balls have, this is indeed part of the boss fight. Alright, interesting concept. I wonder with something like that, how long this boss fight could potentially be. Those balls being there, yeah, that's fucked up. Oh, I'm most likely gonna die here at this rate. We will see. I mean, unfortunately, I'm having trouble shooting that bottom left one. Doesn't seem like I can do it very well. Yeah, I'm being completely blocked by everything, essentially. There you go, nice. Alright, what now, bitch? Gonna keep running away? Okay, maybe he's not. Prepared to witness my true form? Who do you think you are? Frieza them? That's a lot of life. He has 10. What the hell? Well... Okay. That's an interesting plot twist. Wait, this is Samuai. My chef? I thought we say my chief, not my chef. Alright. So this is the true final boss, huh? It kinda seemed like uh-oh. Okay, so that thing stuns you. That did indeed seem like a fake out. So wait, what are those dancing girls about? Are you supposed to hit them? I mean, just in case I'm hitting them. Also, this Moai shoots bouncing balls like if it was Arcanoid. I wonder if it's a reference to Arcanoid. I mean, that's the whole point of Arcanoid. You had a big guy with a Moai. Well, the big guy was the Moai. But we should be fine. Oh. Damn. How many faces are we gonna see? Holy shit. Like, Frieza is nothing compared to this guy. Oh, and he leaves a little fire behind. That could be an issue. This boss fight seems like it will take a while. Though I wonder, do the lives even count here? Because I don't see the life counter anywhere. I mean, it might be simply to not block the boss, but it's weird that it doesn't show the lives if they supposedly are important. Another thing worth noting about these bosses is that they only use the initial 4 colors. They like to keep it simple. So I have no idea what happens when you get hit by that fire. I will assume it probably happens the same thing that happens there. You just get stunned. I need one more and he should be dead. There you go. You have one more trick, damn. Uh-oh. What am I looking at? Oh, we have a doppelganger? Huh. Interesting. I didn't even remember this. So we're gonna fight against a doppelganger, but then how many boss fights were this in a row? So this guy basically moves where I move. He doesn't seem to shoot at the same time. He shoots whenever he feels like shooting. Yeah, but it's gonna be hard shooting at him and dodging at the same time. It seems that it will be more convenient to take some hits from him. So otherwise I will miss almost every time. Well, not almost every time, but I will miss quite a lot of times. As you can see there. Oh, and he's going berserk. Those are some very fast bullets, I gotta say. Oh, and now he's going the opposite way that I'm going. That's interesting. But doesn't that make it easier? Because I can just make him run into the bullet, right? Yeah, I think that makes it easier because... Oh, now he's aiming at me. Alright, that's messed up. That's messed up, but it's pretty cool, I must admit. Ouch. So the shot is a stun just like the other guy. Nice, one more hit. There you go. You suck! Every core we threw at you, I reveal the final truth. You have long thought yourself alone, but you are not the last of your kind. Are we gonna see Miss Frog? Or what? And what am I looking at? We're going through a cosmic journey? Oh yeah, we see Miss Frog. You have discovered the secret of Tiki Island. And this is such a lame bonus for having 17 lives in stock. What the hell? And I unlock Iron Frog Gauntlet and Heroic Frog. Well, that went pretty smooth. You have rescued Miss Zuma from the evil clutches of Sakamu, but another mystery remains. Only a heroic frog can solve it. So apparently that's the new, the hard mode. I mean, I don't know what it does though. I don't think I'm gonna try it today, because today I will say that I did everything I wanted to do. I could check to see what it is, and also the achievements, but yeah, it was pretty cool all around, I will say. But yeah, as you can see, nowhere near as hard as the previous game, but that might be something that is that will change on that additional mode that got unlocked. Because I don't know, it could be anything, especially when they use the word iron. When a game uses the word iron to describe a mode, it usually means that like you need to play absolutely perfectly, you know, something like that, which seems like a bad idea. I mean, I didn't die that many times in this mode, but I died a couple of times. Well, in fact, I think it was like 4 or 5 deaths in total, which is not much, but if you're supposed to play perfectly, then it is too much. But yeah, I don't know what any of those modes do or stop doing better, so I will have to check it. And a game with beta testers, unbelievable. A game nowadays don't have that stuff. Or if they have that stuff, they are very underpaid. Oh yeah. And he's eating an ice cream. Not sure if a frog eating an ice cream is a good idea. Alright, and now what do? Do I hit menu? Yeah, we hit menu. Huh. So, the Iron Frog Gauntlet, well, we're basically for the first time on the on the main menu. So challenge mode, apparently you win trophies, and you actually have a specific amount of trophies you can do. A pulse pounding replay through adventure mode. I will assume that what this probably is you play the adventure mode but with all the colors and with the Zuma bar taking a long time to complete. Then you have the achievements. Well, they are not achievements, they are more like stats, but yeah. I died twice to that level. That's the most that I die on a single level, and as you can see, 58 perfect levels. Alright. But yeah, I don't know what those modes are, but it's something that I'm gonna check some other time. I don't know if tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or if it's gonna be probably some other time. But yeah, at least that's it for me for today. The Tiki Gods from upon this option. Hey, come on, bro. This will make the mighty Zuma angry. Bro, I just beat the game. How could he get angry at that? Come on, bro. But yeah, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one and take care.